guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do another look with that chocolate bar palette, the gold one from Too Faced. So I changed up a little bit. I used one of the gold colors, one of the purples on the lower lash line to change things up a little bit, try and brighten it up. So that's what we're gonna do today. I don't know about you guys, but it's been snowing like crazy. I live in New York, so the weather super crazy. Right now it's good, but it was snowing a lot. A lot of people lost electricity, which was horrible. So basically what I'm gonna do today, as you can see, obviously I did one eye already. I did my lipstick. You know how you overdraw your lips and then you do it too much and then you're like, there's no going back now. So that's pretty much what happened here. I was lining my lips and I went a little bananas and I didn't want to wipe it off and mess up my foundation. So if you're wondering why my lips look a little crazier today, that would be why. So anyway, what I did was I used some of these basic colors in the crease. I really like this color. It's like green, but with gold shimmer in it. This color here. So then I also took this gold and then I put this purple on the lower lash line. So obviously I did my foundation, everything already, minus this eye. So we can go ahead and do that. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I primed my lid with my concealer today, which was the Bye Bye Under Eye by It Cosmetics. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a basic fluffy brush and I'm gonna go in that big pan right there, that neutral color, roll it in the dough. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set my eye. Whether you use a primer or not, I recommend going in with one color because it just helps everything blend a lot nicer. Okay. So I've got that down just so we have one basic nice color. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my fluffy E27 blending brush and I'm gonna go in with So Bougie. It's that light brown transition color. I'm gonna dip into that and then I'm gonna start putting some of this into my crease just to lay down a color. I wanna go in a couple times with that just so I'm getting the pigmentation that I want. And I'm not gonna go too far over because I'm not doing a sharp line today. I'm just gonna blend it and I'll show you how I clean up the end at the end of the eyeshadow at the end of this. So I'm just gonna make sure I'm careful and not go over too much today. All right, so we have this basic color. By the way, I don't have my lights turned on. This is just the sunlight. I'm sitting in front of a window, very bright today. So now that I have the basic color, I want to darken it up a little bit more. So I'm going to go in with the next brown, which is Cocoa Truffle, that one right there. And now I'm going to dip into that and I'm going to lay some of this into the crease now. Again, using a fluffy blending brush. This is actually the brush that comes in those Anastasia palettes. I like it. It has a dense one where you can pack on color and then this fluffy one. That's what I like about those palettes because they come with good brushes. All right, so as you can see, now we're just blending this brown into the crease here. Always take your time blending. That's what's gonna make your look the best, is nice blended looks. All right, so now I wanna darken it up a smidge more in the outer corner there. So I want a little bit of a smaller brush. So I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. brush. I'm gonna dip into Decadent, which is the black, and that Cocoa Truffle, both of them. And I'm just gonna kind of pat that a little bit there and then swirl it a little bit while I start to deepen up that corner right there. I'm gonna bring it up a little bit. I'm gonna do that again, tap in with the colors. Tapping first where I want it. And then what's on the brush, I'm gonna blend into the crease there. I'm trying to keep it nice and controlled because I already did my makeup and I don't obviously want to have to wipe anything away. So I'm gonna try and keep that color where I want it. Okay, guys. So now I'm gonna dip in one more time to those two colors. Very lightly, tap, 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 just because I'm trying to get a bit of a darker color. When you're using blacks, I recommend going in with less and then building up your colors. It's much easier to build up than to take away, especially once you've already done your foundation. All right, guys, so this is blending. So far, I really like this palette. I think this might be my third time using it. I haven't had any issues yet. Everything seems to be blending really nicely with this. Okay, so now that I've got those colors down, I always go back in with my initial fluffy brush, which is this E27, and I'm just blending all over this right here. I just want all of these colors to blend together nicely. Disregard my hair, guys. I took a shower today and brushed it, and I can't be bothered doing my makeup and my hair. Let's not get crazy. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take Holla for a Dollar. I really like this color. It's like a, it's not a bright green like this one. It's like a darker green, but it has gold flecks just like this gold color. So I'm gonna take my finger and put it in that greenish gold color. It looks like so. And I'm gonna begin to place this all over my lid. Be careful I don't have any fallout because I already did my foundation. Set this palette down. I want to make sure I get it in that inner corner. These are nice pigmented colors. Also, these shimmery colors are really nice. And I am just going to take it over the entire lid. It's okay if it's not quite in the inner corner because you'll see what we're going to do shortly. Okay, so we've got that down. Now what I'm gonna do, now that I have that in there, is I'm gonna go back in with that e.l.f. blending brush right here, and I'm just gonna blend on top and the corner here, because I just wanna make sure they're blending nicely together. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with just a flat type of brush, and I'm gonna go in with that gold color there, which is chocolate gold, and I'm gonna brush into that. Now this is obviously a lot brighter, but it matches this color perfectly because the gold in this is the same gold that's this color here. So I'm gonna put that in the inner part of the eye where we didn't have shadow. And I'm gonna blend it up a little bit, and it matches perfectly with that green. So that's in the inner corner, and then I'm kind of just brushing it into that green so it blends, like so. Okay. Now in case you have any fallout, I'm gonna just use this brush here and flick it away, any fallout that I had. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the top for now. Now I'm gonna go back in with one of those Anastasia brushes. I'm gonna take Livin' Lavish, which is this purple color here. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna put that onto my lower lash line to add a little bit of color, but it's not too bright, so it looks really pretty. So you can see that color there. So I'm just adding a pop of color. Looks very pretty. All right, now to get it to match a little bit more, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that chocolate gold and I'm gonna run that right over the purple, just not too heavy, but just so it tones it down a little bit. And that gold ties in with the upper lid. Okay, you can see my inner corner is really bright on this eye, so I go back in with chocolate gold, that initial yellow, and I'm gonna put that in my inner corner and bring it over. Like so. Okay. Oh my God, you gotta love those faces you make, it's ridiculous. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, that's pretty much all for the shadows. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take a black liner. This is my Makeup Forever black liner, and I'm going to put that in my inner waterline here. Any black liner will do. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm also going to take a liquid liner and just so slightly line the upper lash line, just to help my lashes look a little bit more full. So that's what we're gonna do there. Just a really, really, really thin line. I especially like to do this because your eyelashes are smaller and thinner in the front. So I like to do this so it can help make it seem like my lashes are more full than what they are. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, oh, I'm dropping this. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. Today what I did was I put mascara on and then I'm taking an end of an Ardell lash and sticking it on the end. If you have trouble putting eyelashes on if you're a beginner, instead of putting an entire strip on, put a lot of mascara on and then cut them and stick just the end on. It's really easy. If you're in a rush and you want your lashes to look a little bit more full but you don't have time to try and mess with a full strip lash, I'll show you. I won't edit it out. I will stick it right on. It's really quick and easy. So I'll show you what I mean. But first what I want to do is put at least 3 coats on. That's what I like. If you don't like that much mascara, that's fine. But I'm going to take my IT Cosmetics and put it in my lashes. I do 1 coat. Dip in again. Now I'm actually going to go on the underside. It's not necessary, but I feel like it helps add mascara on both sides. So now I'm gonna go in again, really focusing it on the front since I'm not gonna have fake lashes there. I like to wiggle it to really get it in there. Take the pointed end and I'll use that, let me move over a little, to really get it in there. And now we'll do 1 more coat, guys. I'm pretty lucky I have long lashes. I did get lash extensions and I feel like ever since I had those, they're not quite as long. Maybe I'm just crazy, but I kind of want to try that lash stuff that you brush on your lashes and they help, because I do have nice long lashes, but I feel like they're not as full as they used to be. All right, so once you've got as much mascara on as you want, let's do the lower lash line. I just do 1 coat. Okay, and you can see that's what my lashes are looking like. That has a false one right there, but this has none. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'll show you, is I took a chunk at the end of one of my lashes. It's a little chunk like this. I'm gonna take my glue. I'm gonna take my House of Lashes glue. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the brush and I'm just gonna brush glue onto that lash band there. Very simple. That's all the glue you need. You wanna wait a couple seconds, probably around 30 seconds, to make sure the stuff gets tacky and it's staying well. So, what do we think? I'm thinking let's do, while we let this dry, I'm going to highlight the brow bone. So I'm gonna go in with that brush again, and I'm gonna take Gold Dipped, that color right there. And I'm gonna do the, ooh, that's a really pretty color. You could use that as a highlighter on your face probably. So pretty. Do this one here. Yeah, that's a really, really pretty color for sure. Really nice. Okay, so this is probably good enough. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to close my eye, and I want it on the outer corner to add the volume there. So I'm gonna close my eye And I'm just going, can you guys see me stick it right where I want it? Boom, that is it. See how easy that was? Make sure it's stuck down. Smaller chunks are a lot easier to stick on. And then what I always do is I take these and I pinch my real lash into the false one. Okay, so there you have it. It has a little bit of extra volume, but nothing crazy. And that is it. That was so easy to stick on. If you want full lashes, cut those up and try sticking those on. That might work as well if you're having difficult time. So that's basically all we did, guys. If you think they're looking a little sparse in an area, like I feel like this one might look a little bit more full to me, maybe I'm crazy, I'm gonna go back in with my mascara and I'm just gonna add a little bit to the front where I want it to be a little bit more voluminous. All right, guys, I think that's pretty much it. We did everything. I'm gonna set my face with this Wet n Wild spray. Okay. So anyway, that was it. Let me know what you guys think. I probably won't do another palette with this because I want to change things up, but if you do want to see something with more colors, let me know. So yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. I hope you liked my video. Subscribe to my channel, of course. Share my videos, give it a thumbs up, and yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.